Doop. Alright, so let us explain what we're about to do here, and this is going to be a little bit interesting. So, alright, so it's time. I feel like I've streamed a while and done a few things. Hey, June, what's up? How's it going? I feel like I've streamed long these past few times, and just like I'm prepared to do the real the real stuff that I feel like streaming. Huh. Uh-oh. Child alleyway inventory. I'm gonna let it finish. Anyway, so what we're going to be doing is finally revealing Exile. Darn it. That's funny. So it's time to reveal that I can now, after so many years, I can now stream TurboGrafx and PC Engine games, specifically CD games, from a console. I'm not gonna explain how well, I guess I explain how I'm doing it. Um, I got myself a Christmas gift a couple months ago, and this gift, which is basically a PC Engine, allows me to play PC Engine CD games finally. So I'm like, yeah, let's do that. Um, so I have played this game before. In fact, I have streamed this game before. Uh, quite a few years on it. Quite a few years. Oh yeah, yeah. I actually do know that. I do know that Kanye West had something to do with that, like a TurboGrafx 16. I believe. I think I remember that. Yeah, I do. Um, but so I love the PC Engine, the TurboGrafx 16, like a lot. I've been collecting for the console for a very long time, and it is like my favorite console to actually find things for, because I never do, and it's really fun. And like every game is good. Okay, not every game is good. There's a lot of games that are actually kind of bad, but some of them are actually pretty good. But we're gonna play a CD game. I have streamed this game before, like I said, but it was a long time ago, and I didn't stream the whole thing. But we're gonna go ahead and do so. So let's go ahead and get this going. But first, we need a history lesson. But this is a Riot game.
The elements of nature have been used by mankind from the start. Since that beginning, nature has touched all of humanity with its many facets, both benign and destructive. When nature was kind, man drew from it to sustain himself.
Hey, Millie.
However, when nature showed the fangs of its destructive force, mankind
I was like, hey,
cowered
Poncho.
in fear, realizing his insignificant
Poncho and Onyx.
position and his need for solace. Man found that solace in the discovery of a supreme being. However, as time progressed, mankind mankind scattered, and God the Absolute came to be perceived in different ways by each group. Many kingdoms intertwined religion with political policies. The Shaltar world was no exception. The largest religious group forced its religious and political ideas on the weak and powerless, cruelly oppressing them in the name of God.
A lot.
Using this iron fist of oppression, that sect grew into a powerful kingdom that came to be known as the Seljuk dynasty. Soon, revolt led by an idealistic warrior called Sadler brought the Seljuk dynasty to its end. Unfortunately, a new threat arose. Perceiving Shaltarians as weak, the Klispans from the north, Shaltar's mortal enemies, invaded Shaltar, robbing them of their riches in the name of religion. Seeing this unrestrained destruction, Yug Depane, an ally of the Klispans, was sickened to be part of this ruthless band.
Did you get all that?
These Klispin Crusaders have become nothing more than mobsters. I can no longer tolerate the wanton destruction they bring upon peaceful people. If only a great ruler could arise to unite our people, it would put an end to these wars of religious intolerance and greed. Mankind would finally have a chance to work together peacefully. Oh, it could be.
One great ruler for all mankind, uniting heathens and Klispins alike.
I'm gonna turn it up.
A mighty dream.
What? Who's there?
Alright, I gotta explain a couple things. So this game is technically a sequel. But the original game never got a, the first game never got a console port of any kind. This is technically a remake of what's known as XZR2, Exile. This has been ported just as Exile. There are two versions of this game in English. There is the Genesis version, which we are not going to be playing, and the TurboGrafx 16 version, which we will be playing. This is done by Working Designs, while Renovation did the Genesis version themselves. So just know into this, when we go into this game, every character is going to know everybody. Every character is going to know each other. Just keep that in mind. The events of the first game did do some stuff. Working Designs did make this game a little harder, but it's not that bad. Like, I would actually say that this is probably their best game on the TurboGrafx 16 as far as difficulty changes go. Though I actually hear Cosmic Fantasy 2 is fine too. Like, it's not that bad. Mostly the later part of the game is going to be harder than the beginning. Though, we're still going to need to do some grinding. Alright. How we doing, y'all? So, this game actually throws us into the thick of it already. Our main character is Sadler. A villager saw a guy in the desert. We should go check on it. So this game has basically three kind of travel modes of a game. This is basically a town section where it's basically we're just gonna be going around buying weapons, equipment, and items and finding things. Templar Knights working with the Crusaders. Oh, the sighting in the desert was a mirage. You should go check it out. We'll talk to him later. Oh yeah, we should probably buy weapons and medicine. Okay. I have to actually remember what each of the healing items do because it does not tell you. So before I do, I actually might look that up real quick. Because they're changed from their original Japanese... the original version of this game has a different... Let's see... Bat Sword Gazes. I think we have Bat Sword and Shield right now. And then... Oh, we don't have enough of that. Okay, just looking real quick. Alright, so we'll set up a couple things real quick. We'll get to actual action here pretty soon, don't worry. You know, I'm actually not sure who did the OST for this game. Off the top of my head. I think... Oh, you're starting Star Ocean 6? Nice. Oh, okay. I use JJ. So I did Raymond's route in Star Ocean 6 when I played through it, so I used JJ in battle, and JJ's pretty good. I think I prefer JJ over Theo, personally, but you do get some different events based on who you play as, so it is a little bit more than just that. I'm gonna check something real quick. I need an item list real quick. I just need an item list real quick. That's all I'm looking up real quick. I should have looked this up before. I don't have a manual. Okay, that's what I thought. Convalescence is the healing item. Okay. I might want to take... Coca is that, and then... Snake Poison adds 10 to your attack power for 20 seconds. Okay. Okay. Alright, we need to talk to this guy first. Saw one man, perhaps two. They appear to be Templar Knights. Oh, shoot. To talk to somebody, you just run into them in this game, so you just keep doing that. You don't move this way. Okay, now we're gonna go collect... We're gonna go collect this guy. His name is Kindy in this version. And we're gonna collect this guy. Alright. Now we're gonna save. And just make sure this works real quick. Yep, perfect. The last time I played this game, I was playing on an emulator that didn't save. Alright, so every kind of in-between area, we kind of just come to this screen, which allows us to bring up the map. And just to know what area we need to travel to next. We can also check, like, status just before we enter an area or anything, too, if we need to. Can we save from here? Oh, we can't use it. Okay, we can't save here. So, we're gonna go to the desert. Because that is where they said that there's a guy there looking around. It might be a Templar Knight. I like the song. Saw a strange man walking towards the oasis. Alright, there's the oasis. Uh-oh. It's not an oasis. Alright. Surprise, y'all! Okay, here's the thing. We gotta grind. So, y'all can talk amongst yourselves. We're gonna grind for a little bit. I'll explain what's going on later. How we doing? Actually, don't want to leave this room quite yet because things are safe in here. So, how's everyone doing? Everyone doing alright? Don't mind me, we're just fighting some ants in the desert. Okay, we can't use magic yet. Working. That's fair. Oh, did you? Oh, that's good. I know you were working on it last night. Okay, we are almost level 2. There we go. Alright, what level are we at right now? Okay. 152. We might give 2 EXP each. Okay. Okay. I might be safe. So I think the flying enemies in this are weird. Maybe a task that'll help me 2 days and we figured out the specifics now it's 4 tile sets, so 3 weeks. So good. Yeah, that sounds about right. That feels about right. Yeah. That does sound right, unfortunately. Never let me say the game dev isn't sexy. I know it looks like I'm just grinding on ants. Trust me. It'll keep us safe for a little while. It's okay, the next area will grind on Christians. I mean, Clispins. Definitely not Christians. Okay, so a couple of the changes in this game are basically to remove, like, the religious, like, the real-world religious references that are in this game. And that is technically not a working designs thing. That was an NEC thing. They were even stricter than Nintendo was about that. So, like literally, like if you play Splatterhouse, like there is a section of that game. There's a section of that game that takes place in a chapel. And, like, they literally remove, like, the pulpit from that room. But, like, the candles that were on the pulpit are floating in the air. But the Japanese version does still have that. There we go. Alright, so I've already noticed y'all can't... We can't save in dungeon areas, so we're gonna make this... This will be fun. Told y'all this game is flying enemies. And you also gotta stop when you attack. You can't move and attack at the same time. But you can do that cool downward thrust. Let's see. Ooh, got a heart poison, that's good. I forget when we learn magic in this game. The other main thing, this is actually not the English either. This is specifically this version of the game. The healing item names are hard-coded, as they were, and they do remove what they actually are in the original version of this game. They are drugs. And this version eases this up a little bit, actually. for the healing items. Depending on the combination of healing items you use in the game of the original version, it can kill you. So take that as you will. I think I've already been in here. This is the chest, right? Yeah. So take that as you will of how this game goes. I gotta remember to go. Oh, you know, I think it's that hole at the beginning. We gotta climb back up there then. AP is attack power, AC is defense. I love this boss theme. I've actually been using this as a placeholder boss theme for my chorus game. Which is why Exile has been on my brain. I've actually been using a lot of music from Exile. This track, by the way, is called Ultimate Rave, if you must know. Got it. Woo. Game is not nice, by the way. Not necessarily nice. Dear, a letter has said it's for Sadler. I am Yug de Pain, Lord of the Templar Knights. I have a matter of much urgency to discuss with you. Please come to Homus Shrine in earnest, Yug de Pain. That is Hugh de Pain in other versions. Congratulations, that's the first dungeon. gonna go save it aside real quick before I begin the actual. How much money do I have? Okay, I've got 516. Okay. Alright, I think I will go ahead and keep moving here. So, admittedly, this game is also quite short. Like, this won't be, like, that many streams. I have not played Enroll. Oh, you know what? Ellen is a dungeon. Okay, hold on. Yeah, this is a dungeon. This is our next dungeon. Let's do this first. Let us go back to town and actually buy some items instead. We're gonna upgrade our equipment. I have not played Enroll. Okay, I'm short on funds there. And I'm gonna sell those other two items. Alright. Okay. It's good to know. Alright, let's see. Let's buy some... I need to double check which ones do what again. I have a list. And then... I'm not worried about the magic points yet, or the attack increasing ones right now, so that's what I'm gonna buy. Just buy one. The other one's basically, like, increase your attack for, like, a certain amount of time. Attack or defense, or restore your magic. We don't have magic yet. Which, I forget when we get magic. I know I use magic. I know I'll use magic, because it gives you a ranged attack. I love how there's a party in this game, but you only play as Sadler. Ow. Hold on, I'm gonna sit here and grind on Christians. Yeah, I'm gonna grind on Christians for a little bit. Dang. Those are dead bodies in the foreground. Isn't that great? There we go. You're gonna post a judgmental note if I killed too many Christians. I mean, they're the ones raiding this city. We're like literally coming here to like talk to Christian because because one of the head ones told us that we should come here, so Sadler's coming to check out just to make sure what they're doing. By the way, just this is probably important. I don't know if the game actually mentions this specifically. Sadler is in a band of assassins. I don't know if the game actually mentioned that at all. I know the game uses the dungeon theme again. Look at, there's more dungeon themes in this. Uh-oh. Sadler. We've heard rumors the Templar Knights were plotting rebellion, so they have called the mighty Sadler to aid them. Pity you'll never live to see us crush them. Oh. Try to figure out this guy. There we go. Stop running into my sword. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Got him.
An ominous air hangs about it.
Oh, Vakil, don't worry. Sadler and Kindy are with us.
Let's go.
So, just as a thing about like TurboGrafx localization, as far as like the CD stuff goes, there are 3 tiers of TurboGrafx localization. There is NEC at their best. There's working designs in the second tier, and then there's NEC at their worst, which also might be the actual best. So, this is actually towards the middle of it. There is better, that is Ys and Dragon Slayer would be like the best. Maybe Dragon Slayer. That game's a little... Dragon Slayer, The Legend of Heroes. No, it's something that like, as far as like localizations go, it's not that. It would be on a different plane. For this experience, I would recommend looking up Final Zone 2. We might play that one day. I can see myself playing that one day. So what does he say? Hold on. Please help Lord Yug. He has doubts, especially since the Clispins crusade for power in the name of their god. They have not brought peace. Something like that. He has his doubts about the Clispins.
You are Yug de Pain, are you not?
You are the leader of the Templar Knights, so why do you call for the company of hated assassins?
You must have guessed that the only reason I supported the Clispins is that they promised their crusades would unite all mankind under one god, bringing peace. However, I have seen the destruction they deliver in the name of their god. Their crusade is for riches, more power, more money, more blood. It disgusts me. We must stop them.
What do you suggest?
Sadler, you can't trust him. This is just a trap set by the Clispins.
If this is a snare de pain, I'll strangle you with your entrails.
Trust me. First, we must go to the land of Gilan. In order to overthrow the Crusaders and return peace to the entire world forever, we must find and use the Holemax. It has been lost for centuries, but the Qatari sect is rumored to know its whereabouts.
Everybody get that?
Kindy, Vakil, head back to our village.
Sadler, my friend, take this with you.
The magic stone of Kamuri from your staff?
Yes, you will need its powers more than I.
Vakil.
Sadler, I must ask a favor.
What is it?
I would like to leave those two at my shrine. Since I've turned on the Clispins, they may attack it while we're away.
It is done. Let's go.
Sadler, I'll go with you.
Okay, Rumi. Let's get moving.
Oh no, he's British. Alright, we're going to save. He always loses sheep. Look at that. Look at that sheep. Look at that sheep. That's a good sheep. Hmm. Go ahead and sell those. Okay. Tobin. Abilene Street next town was burnt because its residents were members of the Qatari sect. But we are safe, aren't we? Alright, let's see if we find a sheep. The Clispins burned Abilene Street because the residents were Qatari. I wonder if this pleases their god. Alright, let's see. Religion's supposed to bring people together, right? Yet people kill others because of their beliefs. It doesn't make sense. Nobody's home. Oh, hold on. Oh. Hold up. I talked to her accidentally. There we go. Let's see, how do I unlock the next dungeon? But I want to pass. But I want to pass. I'm looking for that. Tonic shop, nobody's home in that one place. We've already been here. What am I looking for again? I forget. Let's see. Into the forested path there? Okay. Okay. Let's just double check this real quick. Okay, make sure I did that. There we go. Uh-oh. Okay, that's funny. Huh, hey, who's that? You know, the rumor here is that your next adventure will be Super CD. The guys are in marketing what they call Exile 2, The Revenge. And then she transforms back into... Okay, no, she just does that. Okay. That's Yuko from Valis. That's odd. Yo, we found a sheep. Valis was also telling it, so... Do we go back now and tell him where the sheep is? I'll try that. Oh, wait. Wrong place. Oops. Grenoble, here we go. Here we go. Alright, we got the shepherd get boy. Alright, let's get this sheep. Receive the prism. The Druids are a right-performing group that excel in astronomy. Their structures are modeled after the universe, and this structure has some hidden purpose. What? So I'll leave the cathedral to you. I must unlock the secrets of this structure. Actually, if I remember right, I think this dungeon doesn't exactly unlock until we... What? I love it. You know what? Remind me to buy some wine for this game at some point. Because we are eventually going to fight Bacchus, the god of wine. Not to spoil anything yet, but we will fight Bacchus, the god of wine, at one point. Let's check out what Yu's doing. Thanks. Thanks. Good. Yeah, that's all I need to know. Am I gonna fight Bacchus later, IRL? Not IRL, just, you know, in Exile. I've been using this song in chorus as well as a placeholder. There we go. There's our level. By the way, the max level in this game is 18, so it's not actually that high. Like, I think the time for a lot of people for this game is actually like 3 to 5, like maybe 5 hours at the most. This is not a long game at all. We're already in the third dungeon. Oh no, you find anything unusual in here? I'm gonna go heal. Okay. What am I at right now? Okay, 5. Ah. I'll go this way instead. There we go. Okay, we're back in this. Okay. I'm back here now. Okay. I'm mapping this dungeon in my head. There we go. Oh, here we go. I do want to gain maybe one more level before we fight the actual boss in this area, so any fighting we do is, you know, still good. Let's see here. Okay, nope. Alright. So I figured there's this jump that I can't seem to get. I'm gonna try going down here. Let's see. Okay. There we go. I must have missed that door somehow. I did check a map. This game actually has a few maps. This game's actually not that confusing, but that confused me for a moment. That got me for a bit. I was laying out the dungeon in my head, but I was like, okay, there's a lot of repeated segments. There's like 2 maps that look very similar to each other. Ooh, we're gonna use the prism. There we go. All right, there we go. Oh, we can handle it. We've played games on this stream so far that have like way worse things than a couple of mazes. It does help that this game is not necessarily like hard. This game is very breezy, but it's also it's a fun time. It's a fun kind of breezy. It does help that the game's not necessarily difficult. A lot of it is a stat check for, like, bosses and stuff like that, but just, it's fair. Yeah, look at that. That's good. I don't know why I'm laughing so hard. I just love it. What? What? Sadler, you are my brother, and a man of great wisdom. I've waited over 500 years to see you. With your help and the blood of your friend, we can complete our cosmic fantasy. It is my duty to beat you into submission of our plan. I can't pause. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Oh wait, hold on. That's fireball. We got tech fireball. No, I think it's just a. No, I think it's just, you know, the druid. I don't know. I forget. You know, I should probably not mention how the first game ends. Technically. Actually, the original version of this game has an entire section that this game just omits. So, admittedly, there is that factor too. There we go. Look at that. We got it. Oh, come on. Hey, look! Yeah, she has a whole sprite and everything. She's having the strangest dream. Dreaming about a beautiful place. Everyone there live in peace and harmony. Boy, that cathedral was weird. Didn't you say that your scouts were in the next town? Then let's find them. Albie. Oh, good. Ha ha ha! There's the line I remember. I remember it's like, I hate Mesquite. Oh, he's an important NPC too. Ah, yes. This is not a dungeon. We're fine here. I am Sadler. I have come with Yug de Pain in search of the Qatari scouts he sent out. Lord Yug has finally come? The Crusaders attacked this village to kill the Qatari. We are the only survivors here. This is terrible! We must tell Yug at once. No, Sadler, I'm afraid we're done for. We will stay here. Please give this message to you. Tell him that none of the scouts we sent to Kyria returned. To Kyra, excuse me. Kyra, what is there for them? I'm sure he'll understand. Alright. Also, this song's great. I love this song. What? None of the Qataris sent to Kyra have returned? Them just in Kyra. The founder of the Manichi sect whom Qatari worship is buried there. We want to revive him to use his powers. We must go to the land of Kyra. Alright, we're moving on. I do recall a forest area being kind of a pain. Also, our map has changed now. Yeah, by the way, this game moves fast. I believe this places us in India? Yo, hey Polly, how's it going? How did your stream preview go? Oh boy, Phantasy Star 3. Oh, you came into the line of foreign bimbo. Great. Game good? Awesome. Mountain Paradise. All right. Well, we're just doing a world tour of traveling around with a Templar Knight while we're watching Crusaders burn villages. And doing dungeon crawling. Yeah. Manny's supposed to have found the Holy Max. We're looking for the Holy Max. Is there a shop in this town? I think there is. This is from our temple. Our teachers tell us that this world is merely a passing dream. Do you understand? Oh, there's a tonic shop. Okay, we're finally getting heart poisons. Okay. That's the higher one. I'm looking for a weapon shop first. Anybody over here? Isn't that a little weird? Hey, what's this? Dung? Hey, we found dung. I am looking for... Is there any weapon shop? I don't think there is. Alright, I will buy one heart poison. For now. Okay, and I do have magic now. Okay. That'll come in handy. Oh. Since Larmid rejected the marriage I arranged, he ran off to Lanker Isle, instead to chase the girl he loves. If you run into him, please tell him to return to his people. Was that where we need to go? Alright. Lanker. Lanker. Commanded us to come here in support of the Qatari scouts. Uh-oh. What did they do now? He's injured. Prince Larba. The Qatari and I were attacked in the woods. Oh, yeah, this dungeon. Okay, yep, this dungeon. This is the one that I remember as a pain. Is there a woman named Miryu with them? Why, yes! Yes! Here is my sister. What? Your sister? I never dreamed she would follow the Qatari this far. It's my fault. Where are they now? We fought with all our might, but we were too weak. Alas, they are still scattered in the woods. You must hurry to find them. I remember this dungeon being a pain. Weird statue. Kishuk Woods concealed a vampire phoenix called Garuda. Legend tells that Garuda sucked the blood of Mani and then swallowed him whole. Whole! In order to revive Mani, we must slay Garuda, then recover Mani and his blood. But we lost many of our party trying to slay the unslayable. Please, you must help. Great. Big bird. Alright. Hopefully I don't hurt myself too much doing this dungeon. But if I remember right, this song is great. I've also been using this song for as a placeholder music for chorus too. That all looks different. Just a little different. This adult can't attack while moving, so. Let's ride those. You leave behind their stuff too. We don't want to touch that. Okay, we still have a little bit of work to do if we want to gain a level. Oh, no, no! There's a cave up there. I want to look at that cave. Okay, it's like right. The way is sealed. Well, okay then. Oops. Hmm. Ah. About 16 now. All right. This cave. Oh shoot. Please help me. I am Geoffrey Riudel of the Qatari Scouts. I was trying to slay the monster that sucked the blood from Mani, but I dropped Mani's diary. Without it, I couldn't break the monster's magic power. I must have dropped it back in the cave on Lanker Isle. I do remember this being a pain. Just slightly. Oh. Okay, yeah, we have to go back to the field area. So we're going to do that. Oh. So we're going to work our way back to the entrance. There we go, we made it. Okay. I was being I was trying to be careful there, but it was failing. Alright, so cave on Lanker Isle. And I'm gonna go heal as well. There we go. I need that statue with something. And now we go back into the dungeon. Alright, you brought the diary. I'll chant a spell from it. Niti, Kata, Tovum. Alright, so that cave that was sealed, that's where we're going next. I might go ahead and actually go back and do another heal. Maybe grab a... I might grab a healing item. Maybe. Or I might grab some... You know what? I might grab some... Try that. We'll see if that works. Okay, yeah, getting back up is basically going up from here. And going back that route that we went before, just on the trees. But I'm gonna go heal real quick and maybe buy a healing item or two. Just in case. We have magic too, so that should help. Hey, y'all hold up. Y'all hold up on this island. I know y'all are injured and, like, dying, but we're gonna go get some drugs. What do the other ones do? Just making sure. I'm just making sure which ones do, like, MP healing and which ones do, attack rating. Yeah, this game, this version of the game removes the, dying by taking different combinations of healing items. That the original version has. Okay, Piper Beetle recovers 30. Okay, that's 80. Okay. I'm looking at... 40 to defense. Might be useful. I think we're good. I think I'll go ahead and just save him for now. Yeah, this is the TurboGrafx version. Hey, Eric, how's it going? Oh yeah, this is the Turbo CD version. I have the Mega Drive version. I don't like it as much. Mostly, I'm not sure exactly why, but I just like this version better. It's more of a, I just like this version better. This is the original release. And hey, Tengu, how's it going? This game actually, I would argue, does not actually need the unworked designs. It does exist, but it's not really necessary. Now, Exile 2 Wicked Phenomenon. Yeah, that one... That game's not good anyway, but, you know. Cooking dinner, violin, probably stream, no COS team is kind of different. Yeah! Yeah, we wound up here. Now you're playing Exile. Not just that. Exile 2 is just kind of a bad game anyway. Like, it's more than just the working design stuff. Like, the working design stuff does not help that game. It makes it much worse. And then that game is just kind of not great anyway. Which is unfortunate. Well, maybe I should actually... I might do like a... Maybe I'll play through it or something. Maybe I'll... If I do try playing it again, I'll do the unworked designs version for that one. We'll see. Okay. We made it. Oh, you! Hey, we're gonna do. I think it mostly depends on who you're talking to. The localization is different and some names are changed based on them, but the this version does not remove things that the Genesis version does remove. There's a couple of sprites that are different in the Genesis version. Missing. But there are some name changes depending on the version as well. I knew I'd need him. And if I know right for its localization, there's less text in this version, but it's a little more succinct than the Genesis version is for some reason. I would argue the writing in this one is better. This game's also kind of a weird game anyway. They're both remakes of a PC of a PC RPG. Yeah, this game is pretty weird. Like, even the people who've been here for right now are probably confused. They're like, what the hell's going on? I might lose to the bird. I can see me losing to the bird. Yeah, I'm gonna lose to the bird. Hold up. Give myself a little bit. Yeah, I died. There we go. I might do a grind. Real quick. What am I at right now? Oh yeah, I could definitely use the level up. Let's do that. We're gonna go fight butterflies. Yeah, there definitely is. I ain't concerned. There's grinding spots for this game. We're all good. If not, I'm just gonna walk around and fight things. It'll be all good. Oh yeah, this game looks beautiful. This game is something. And if you kind of know what you know, NEC would localize at the time, they would localize a lot of Telnet stuff and a lot of stuff like that. But even then, like, Working Designs did this one, not NEC. Like, NEC was like one of the only third parties on the system. Because NEC's was kind of a closed publishing. Mostly them publishing Hudson stuff and the occasional Telnet thing. In the U.S. at least. In Japan, there's a lot more PC Engine. There's way more PC Engine. Yeah. Yeah, NEC code. Yeah, NEC was the main head of that. Hudson did a lot of software for it. It was kind of a joint venture between NEC and Hudson. And NEC was the one who brought it out to North America along with their, but then they changed the name of, like, the distributor a couple of times. Like, Turbo Technologies was one they used. At one point. Kind of towards the end. Kind of wild if you kind of learn a little bit of history about some stuff with that. Like, the reason why you can still find sealed copies of Cosmic Fantasy 2 is because they were made for an eventual re-release of the PC Engine that was going to include that as the pack-in game. And then that never happened because they never went through their initial order of consoles. And so there is just a whole bunch of Cosmic Fantasy 2s in the wild. Still sealed. Usually they go for sale for like $50. You can like pick one up if you want. And that's even still like today. Oh yeah, NEC's still definitely around. Okay, maybe 60 now, I don't know. Yeah, they do tech stuff. They've always been around though. The video game console thing was just a thing that every big Japanese tech company did. And then the Famicom happened. They all needed one. Okay. Where are the butterflies? I need the butterflies. Let's see. Let's go in here. I'm gonna go heal. Yeah. Yeah, PC 88, PC 98. Alright. Oh. Ah! Ah! They made an assault rifle. Huh. I didn't know that. I knew they made a CD drive. And I did learn actually that the CD drive for the PC Engine actually works in a PC 88 or in a PC, maybe it's a PC 98. PC 98. Like it attaches to like the computer, which is kind of amazing. Huh. That's wild. I mean, makes sense. All I know is I will tell y'all now. I know for certain that most of y'all are gonna love the end of this game. The end of this game is wild. I will tell y'all to look forward to it. It is very good. It's something. I don't know if I'd call it Phantasy Star 4. It's a different thing. It's probably different than that. All right. Level 9. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna go save, or actually I'm gonna heal, and just kind of come back there. I'm gonna save. Oh, you did? There's like there's like 3 dungeons in that area. Like they backload that game's dungeons very, very much. Because there's like 3 dungeons in a row. Which I'm not sure if I'm 100% into, but it does feel pretty good. The dungeons are at least really good. Okay, yeah. Because yeah, the tree is like right after it too. Which kind of surprised me a bit. I did like the final dungeon of that game though. I like that dungeon. Yeah, I didn't mind it. I'm just not exactly into it as for pacing reasons. All I'm saying is that make your MMO better. Whatever the company name is in the game. Pace your MMO better. I don't know. I don't want to say any crosscode spoilers. So I'm just gonna make a joke about the final boss. Instantainment. That's it. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Look, all I'm saying is that okay. I'm gonna do a little spoiler, just a little bit. Just a little bit. The guy who quit the company and made a giant elephant boss and did a much better dungeon than the rest of y'all. His dungeon was the best dungeon. That final dungeon's great. I loved it. You fight... It's always the indies. Exactly. Hold on, I'm gonna do a... Okay. Oh, I need more experience for that one. Actually, I am not going to use magic. Alright. I remember this boss being like my first real hard point in this game, so it's fine. It happens. Oh yeah. He's got a lot of health. He drank the blood of money. Oh, darn it. Darn it. I saved before that attempt, so... I saved before that attempt. Let me check the actual, suggested level on that, by the way. I'm just gonna do that. Oh, oh. Okay. I just read a thing. Okay. I see. Yeah, the actual suggested level there is 10, which honestly, we can do. His, okay, so he has a weak point. His underside. He can only be hurt from his underside. I've been trying to attack him from the ground, from the air. That is not gonna happen. That's not gonna work. Yeah, that explains a lot. The tip is to stay on the ground and jump only when you can, only when you have to dodge his stuff. As you see, it's the hardest boss because it's immune to your dive. However, once you hit level 10, you can also use that fire too, which I think we're gonna go ahead and get actually instead of healing. They ain't gonna think about that. But actually, we're almost up. We're almost to that level up already. Like we don't need that much to level up. And then we'll be level 10. There we go. Alright, I'm going to save again. And I'm going to grab one more item. I'm going to grab an MP healing item. Maybe 2. What the hell? Believe it or not, we'll probably stop after we beat this boss. After we finish this little section of the game. Believe it or not, we're pretty much halfway through the game after this. So that's fun. This is where I want to be. Yeah, game wants me to move on at this point. There we go. Got Manny's components. Manny's components. Oh. I'm near you, Atari. You? Are you sister? You know my brother? Yes, but we'll talk about that later. Why are you in a suit? Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. I found a bunch of people. I found a bunch of people in the forest. Ah, that's why. I would die for your smile. Alone. Oh, good, good. I don't think there's anything here. I don't think this is a boss fight. I think this is just a... I think this is just an event. Mani is said to achieve enlightenment in this cave. Let's begin Mani's revival. Arrange his bones properly. He was a kind of small guy. Cut the comedy. We gotta hurry. Now pour the blood we obtained over his heart. Nothing happened. Missing pages. My copy of the book was torn. Apparently it holds important information. But there is one other copy. Yes, where? I don't know. You don't know? All the time. You got this information and now you tell me you don't know? Big caps. You get a handle. I love it. You get a handle on it. There's still some blood left. We'll just have to find the other book. This is a big... Where do we start? This is a big country. Prince Lover may have heard of it. Yeah. Ayadoya. Alright, I wish I didn't have to cut this actually tonight, because I would actually keep going here. But we are actually about halfway through the game, so this will actually get us this will make us good here. I'm gonna go ahead and stop here for the night, though. I gotta go. I gotta do something in the morning, so I gotta go ahead and get going tonight. Thank y'all for coming. Watching me play this game that you've probably never thought you'd see someone stream. Yeah. We'll continue more Wednesday. Definitely. I'm definitely wanting to continue more for Wednesday. I will promise. Okay. Okay. I will warn actually for Wednesday, and I'm gonna warn this now for everything. There is nudity in this game. I don't know why I'm doing this. But it's only the sprites. It should be okay. It should be fine. But we'll see what we get to. This game is not done yet. This game is not done being what it is. But we got through like probably the hardest boss in the game. So, aside from the final boss, so we should be good. So thank y'all. Hope y'all have a good rest of the evening and take care. We will be back on Wednesday for more Exile. Just put Twitch over it, yeah. Just put Bidoof over it. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll get a Bidoof. There might be a lot of Bidoofs. You'll find out why. Night-night.